She's gonna move on with it. Yeah. Yeah, me? Aw. Hey everyone, it's Garrison here, and welcome back to the Patreon or the channel where we're currently watching from. And today I am so excited because you already know it is about that time. We're gearing up for Queendom puzzle, a bunch of our favorites coming through on this show, which is unfortunately by Mnet at the end of the day, because some of you may know many reasons why. But staying on track here, I'm gonna actually be checking out 2 performance videos today before, you know, actual Queendom puzzle comes through, and of course other performances assumingly will come out, and that's gonna be Team Pitcat with their song Snap. And then in a separate video I'll be checking out Team Pick on the Top with their song Charismatic. Now it makes me wonder, you know, how both of these performances and songs are gonna play out. I'm sure they're gonna take their own different routes in genres and such, solely based on the titling of these respective teams and the titling of these songs. But aside from that, I'm going in blind. I only know some of the lineup and the contestants on Queendom puzzle. I know some individuals pulled out, and all with do good reason in each of their own ways, I'm sure of it. I'll discuss that in a separate video on how I feel in terms of the lineups, and once I, you know, get a foothold and figure things out. And then of course I'll be doing that episode review time after time on the channel, and be watching Queendom puzzle on the Patreon, of course. But hey, enough talk. Without further ado, let's just bring up Team Pitcat and their song Snap, and let's just see who comes into fruition for this particular performance. Oh, that's Serena from Haki, Bora, Ian. Oh, this is going too fast. Carmen S, Kim Naina on the lyrics. Ooh, Santorina? Okay. Really got a grimy setting here. Cherin. Yo. Got Yeurim coming through. Oh my goodness. And of course we have Yuki from Purple Kiss. Handled by my fingers. Bora! Yes! Yes, Queen, come through! Love the vocoder voice effect work behind her. Okay! And we got Sanga from Lightsum. Oh, wow. Yen, yeah. Very choir-like vocal work here. Hey, very hard bass here. But I gotta say, Rina is really owning this song. Hey. Okay, Yuki. The synergy just seems so down pat for this performance, I gotta say. Where's this headed though? Okay. Yo, love the choreo tied along to this too. Wow, the flames, the light work. Yo, what is this bridge with Chera in here? A lot of electronic influence here. Seems like this is by Cassiopeia as well. Rina! Come through, Bora. Snare drum work here. Ooh. Love the attitude. Well, that guitar work. And the claps, the 808 claps. Yo, what? Okay, let's see who's behind the scenes. Shout out to everyone behind the scenes doing the lighting work and all, right? So, performance director, lyrics, Kim Anna, incredible lyricist and individual as a whole in the K-pop scene for many years. Ryan S. I don't know how I feel about that because some of you may know why. I don't really mess with the misogynistic people. But Cassiopeia, Cassiopeia, right? Swedish DJ, in case you didn't know, singer-songwriter as well, has worked with the likes of Luna, NCT, has worked with TXT, if I recall correctly. A lot of our favorites, even Le Seraphim, Ellenberg. Yeah, a lot of familiar names here and all. Stylist. Okay. Wow. Okay, so Snap. Initial thoughts. I think for the contestants that they picked out from, certain groups and all and individuals, very well thought of for this particular team, right? I think the fact that we're able to get this sort of side from Cherin and Boris specifically from Cherry Bullet, a side that you don't often get to see from them title track wise, with this kind of concept behind it, with this kind of attitude and grit to it, is just so lovely. And then you have Yuki from Purple Kiss simply doing her thing because something like this truly suits her, really upbeat, great, gritty, grimy attitude, really badass with it and all. But I think the one person that really surprised me was Rina. Sure, High Key did Athletic Girl. They're very Vogue-esque song with their debut song, but the likes of Heartlight, one of my favorite B-sides from High Key, and their more lighter in sound songs are really good too as well. And then their latest one that took more so the sentimental route with it, I highly recommend you guys check out High Key. And I feel like Rina really owned her moments in this. Yin, I think, similarly to Yuki, was simply doing her thing. She's been doing this for years. She has experience under her belt, and that same goes with Yeram. If I'm not mistaken, if I recall correctly, she ended up being the ending center at the end, whereas we got Rina at the start. So, let alone this whole team shows so much range, right? From many years of experience under their belt, from ones that are quite fairly new, then the likes of Sanga from Lightsum, where I feel like there's just so much more potential that hasn't been shown by her respective label yet, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much a majority of these individuals, right, these contestants, these girls, are being held back from their labels, and I can't reiterate that enough. But Bora and Cheren, I like how they suit this concept so well, even though they don't usually do this within their group. I can't reiterate that enough. But I sort of want to bring this up here from the beginning to break it down by bit, because I do hear that influence by Cassiopeia, especially during the bridge, that electronic EDM influence going on that electrifies you and all. And then just the start here, just the drone work, right? How Rina is just strutting it here. And then we just pan in some previews for each and every member of this particular performance team. And here's the thing, we know that some of these girls have been on survival shows in the past, the likes of Bora, she's been through so much, and my heart goes out to her a lot, seeing her go on so many shows, and I covered her during GP Triple 9, and we've seen how considerate and how great she is as a leader, I've got to say. Performance director. Yeah, very choir-like vocal sampling here. That's done throughout the bits and ends and sections within this song. Here's the thing, it's gonna be a very hard thing to do to simply root for a certain contestant, because as a multi-stan, I can't handle this. And, you know, as some of you may know, High Keys Rina has been a strong bias wrecker for me. As some may know, Hiso might be the bias at the end of the day. Woo. The combo wing. See the synergy here? Ooh, I love it. This is just another walk through the park yet again, just how she expresses herself. Ooh. And can we appreciate how Yuki's on this show? As some may know, if you put Yuki up to the challenge, she's more than capable to write her own rap lines when it comes to later stages, assumingly in Queendom Puzzle and all. And people are gonna experience one hell of a ride when they hear Yuki come through with her own lines. And then, ooh, I love this vocal layering vocoder effect behind Bora ever so slightly to make this so much more enticing. Ooh, the bite. Snap. From the front to the back, you know, the only thing, my one thing that I wish we got a little bit more is Sanga, I gotta say, because I know what she's capable of. Like I said, there's just so much untapped potential and talent that is not being shown to the fullest potential from her respective label and all. Snap, 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 from the ground to the top. But you gotta appreciate Sanga coming through in this. And you can just sense, you can feel that the amounts of like experience from Ian here, and this is not the only survival show she's been on. And it's great seeing her challenge herself by being on this show in the first place. Some water drop samplings. And then there's this crazy electronic bass work during verse 2, about to pop. I can't say this enough. I really hope, you know, for the contestants that are willing to come through with their own lines later on and have their own lyrics later on, assumingly on Queendom Puzzle, to do so, like, because I know there's just so much more beneath the eye when it comes to Yi and the likes of Yi, and we get to see more sides to the likes of Rina from High Key. That constant strumming. Now, I want to bring it to... Yes. Right here. This kind of succession from Bora to Rina. And the scene switch in this sort of like baseball field kind of outdoor setting scene and all very spacious with it. Wow. So deadly. They were so insane for this. Oh, just hearing Yuki's vocal tone, her vocal color come through in this adds so much more bite to the song. Hold up. A lot of horn work. Hi-hats, get into the hi-hats. Do. Man, you got me throwing back time here. You got me throwing back with this very electronic EDM influenced bridge. And what a way better to start it with Cherin. None other than Cherin, everyone. Eat it up. In what world are you seeing this? In what world would you have predicted this comboing from Cherin to Yerim? Crazy! Unbelievable! The wink. Oh, bring it up to another level with Reina. I am so wrecked as a whole. I like Sanga, how she gets in the center here. Like I said, you know, I wish we got different lines from her. Oh, that electric guitar. This was real, right? This was real. They just made it very dramatic and all with the drone shot and the post-production editing. But all in all, y'all, this song goes crazy, you know, even though it's not so up my alley in terms of my personal taste and all. Pick Cat, oh wow. There was a lot to say about this particular team and their respective performance video for Snap. The synergy really shows, but it really makes me wonder how things are gonna go when you mix and match amongst the other contestants on Queendom Puzzle and all. I am just getting ahead of myself here, but I am super duper excited. I'm sure in terms of personally me with the voting and all, it'll pan out in terms of like who I really want to support. And also keep in mind, due in part with the performances and all at the end of the day, as some of you may know, right? High Key, I am still familiarizing with them. They have a special place in my heart because they really threw it back as of recently and reminded me of like early 21 days with their B-sides and all. And I feel like low-key, you know, maybe I'll be hard supporting Rina on the show with the likes of Bora, but we shall find out when the episodes kick up, when the performance kick up, but stay tuned for my reaction and coverage for Team Pick on the Top for the Battle 1 stage and all for Charismatic. Stay tuned for that, but aside from that, be sure to like, subscribe, as it goes a long way and it helps out the channel so much. Just warms my heart connecting with y'all in the comment sections down below. Let me know your thoughts, everyone. Are you in that same place with me? Don't know who to support. I'm just so torn apart because as a multi-stan, I just can't handle this. But at the same time, we are getting blessed, and I'm pretty sure we can agree to that. So take care, everyone. This has been Garrison, and peace.